that bombshell arrest, that former police officer who authorities say went on a reign of terror for so many years. The numbers, as I mentioned, are simply staggering. At least 12 murders, 45 rapes. They have been searching for more than 4 decades, and tonight the major clue that unlocked this just days ago. They say this is their man, Joseph DeAngelo, now 72, arrested outside his home. They surprised him. He spent years as a California police officer. He'd been married. ABC's Whit Johnson leads us off from California on the man dubbed the Golden State Killer.
Tonight, hiding in plain sight, police say one of the most elusive serial killers in American history has been captured outside his suburban home.
We found the needle in the haystack, and it was right here in Sacramento.
Law enforcement now identifying 72-year-old Joseph James DeAngelo as the Golden State Killer. The once married former police officer now under arrest for a violent crime spree that terrorized California for more than 40 years.
Possibly he was committing the crimes during the time he was employed as a peace officer, and obviously we'll be looking into whether it was actually on the job.
Detectives working the case for decades, but DeAngelo not a suspect until days ago when they got a break. They say cutting-edge DNA testing allowed them to make a match.
We were able to get some discarded DNA, and we were able to confirm what we thought we already knew, that we had our man.
At least 12 murders, 45 rapes, and more than 100 burglaries spread fear across the state in the 1970s and 80s. His voice allegedly heard in this chilling phone call, taunting one of his victims. Those crimes meticulously planned. The suspect, wearing a ski mask, would break into homes, gag, blindfold, and tie up his female prey before carrying out his brutal attacks. Today, police could be seen searching DeAngelo's home in this quiet Sacramento neighborhood. His neighbors stunned.
He was just an odd guy, kind of kept to himself, but had a temper.
For the victims' families, overwhelming relief.
It is time for all victims to grieve and to take measure one last time.
18-year-old Janelle Cruz, the last known victim, was murdered in 1986. Soon after, her sister Michelle fled California, fearing for her own safety.
The feeling is undescribable. I am so happy. I feel so blessed. We finally got the guy who brutally raped and murdered my sister.
So let's get to Whit Johnson with us live from California tonight. And Whit, it's hard to wrap your head around these numbers. He's accused in at least a dozen murders, 45 rapes, as we mentioned there, but he's only been charged for a few of them. Where does the case go from here?
And David, this is just the beginning. That key DNA evidence came to light only 6 days ago. Prosecutors say that DNA and the methods he used links dozens of these cases up and down the state. They're promising more charges in the coming days. David?
Whit Johnson leading us off tonight. Whit, thank you.